Well, spring is here and we are continuing our spring cleaning with some overall routine updates to achieve our health and our lifestyle goals. But what if we've actually perfected our routine, but we're still not reaching our goals? A good shock to the system might be just what we need. Here now is Maria Ibrahim. She is a lifestyle and nutrition expert. She's a celebrity chef and author of Eat Like You Give a Fork, the real dish on eating to thrive. And I love that title. So Maria, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for having me. This is such a great time to do all this, like the changing of the seasons. It's the rebirth, renaissance. No better time than the present.
I know, and I was just talking with a guest who he owns a Persian restaurant in town, and he was saying that their New Year starts in the spring. So I was like, that actually makes sense.
That's right. They're literally celebrating it right as we speak.
Yeah.
And it is a great time because a lot of people, you know, at the beginning of the year have high hopes and expectations of how to get started on the right foot. But it's never too late. So this is the perfect time with the changing of the seasons to reset.
So what are your tips for cleaning up our routine? I feel like I've got a boost of energy. All my flowers at my house are blooming. The weather is finally nice. The sun is shining, so I feel good. How can we update our routines to maybe achieve our goals or to feel better, feel lighter?
Yeah. Well, I love to start on the right foot in the beginning of the day, right? So there are a couple of things that I love as part of my routine. Number one, for all the coffee drinkers out there, you know, it's great to get that little buzz in the morning, but what are you putting in your coffee or your tea? You know, you might be loading it up with a lot of heavy creamers and sugar. Instead of that, think about what you can do to keep your energy high throughout the morning. I love collagen in my coffee. It is a great source of clean protein and something that will keep your blood sugar maintained throughout the morning as well. You can add collagen. You can even add a spoon of raw coconut oil. Those MCTs, or medium chain triglycerides, will help to keep you feeling fuller longer, so you won't have that desire to indulge in maybe something sugary in the morning like we are usually trained to reach for, you know, maybe a muffin or sugary cereal. That will help to kind of satiate your hunger and keep you feeling fuller longer.
That's a great tip. How about this? To eat breakfast or not to eat breakfast?
Yeah, well, there's a lot of controversy around that right now. It really depends on you as an individual. If you are a low blood sugar person, you need food in the morning. If that's not necessarily a problem, intermittent fasting can be a great way to reboot your system also, and get your hormones back on track. So it really is very individual, but I will say starting the day off with a good source of clean protein, some good fat. Don't be scared of fat. Fat's not a four-letter word. It's actually something we really need. I love avocado in the morning. I love a good slow-burning carbohydrate, maybe a single ingredient grain. I have a great recipe for a quinoa breakfast bake in my book. And quinoa is a good source of fat, protein, and carbohydrates. Even some nut butter, and if you don't do nut butter, you can do sunflower butter. You know, those are all great ways. And don't forget oatmeal. Oatmeal is still a really, really good source of protein, or excuse me, of fiber, and you can add protein to it. Just watch out for the instant oatmeals that have a lot of sugar and other additives in there.
Yes, oatmeal is the tried and true. I mean, that'll keep you going all day. It's not the trendiest right now, but I'm sure it'll come back around.
Overnight oats are on fire.
Yes, yes.
All over social media right now. So you don't even have to cook them in the morning. If you prepare them the night before, add some coconut milk or a little almond milk, maybe some unsweetened coconut, shredded coconut. I love adding chopped dates in there, some nuts. Those are all ways to add more benefit to your breakfast and keep you fuller.
And you pop it in the fridge, and that brings me to my next question about, okay, I feel like I can stay on track because I'm very neurotic when my house is clean, when my fridge is clean. I just cleaned out my pantry last night. What are your tips for staying organized, keeping everything in the home to order?
This is everything in terms of what I teach. You know, I'm really about those lifestyle hacks that help you change how you do things so that it's easier. The number one thing I would say is go through your pantry and your refrigerator and clean out everything that's expired. You might have some Halloween candy still lurking in there. That's not serving you at all. Get rid of the sugary cereals, the foods that are what I would call temptations, because if they're in your house, they're going to find a way into your mouth. So now's a great time to kind of get rid of that and stock up on fresh food. Lots of fresh fruits and vegetables. We make a great way to wash all your produce to help it last up to 5 times longer and get rid of the pesticides and wax, so you're not throwing away $7 strawberries the next day after you buy them. I like clear containers for getting all your fruits and vegetables prepped and ready to go. You can stack these in your fridge so that when you look inside, it's appetizing. You see all the colors. You're going to eat what you have in your refrigerator. So if you stock good food, you'll eat good food.
Yes.
And I love to have just like little snacks in clear bowls also at eye level, fresh blueberries, some chopped up celery, carrots, things like that, that you can snack on that aren't the chips and the other stuff usually in the pantry.
Yeah, I love the clear containers because then it makes your fridge look nice. I want everything in my house to look like a catalog. And you are so true about you will eat what is in your house. Last night when I was cleaning out my pantry, I found a Hershey Kiss from Christmas and I ate it. Okay, Maria Ibrahim, thank you so much for being here today and helping us spring clean our routines. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
To grab a copy of Maria's book, Eat Like You Give a Fork, you can visit her website, eatcleaner.com. She also has things like veggie wash and seafood wash and biodegradable wipes for the kitchen, all kinds of stuff at eatcleaner.com. And coming up, more ways to update your cleaning routine, from all natural cleaning products to deodorant for your clothes. We show you products you'll need to keep your home smelling fresh and clean. That's next.